Hello, welcome today. My name is Jane Nnadi, and today we'll be talking about a very interesting topic, and that is knowing your identity. Very, very important. When you know who you are, when you know where you come from, what you represent, what you're supposed to be doing, there's this level of confidence that comes from within. Yes, it is very, very important because if you don't know who you are, you may waste number of years trying to please people. You waste number of years comparing yourself with others, waste number of years doing things that you are not supposed to be doing. But when you discover yourself, when you have that self-realization, then you will start dominating. You will start influencing in the area that the Lord has given to you. You start possessing your possession in the area that the Lord has blessed you to be. Having a self-realization is very, very important. So today we'll be talking about identity. I am here to remind somebody who she truly is. The person that you're calling yourself may not be the person that you are truly. Probably the society have labeled you. Your childhood experience, traumas have labeled you. People are calling you names. But have you stopped to ask yourself, this name that I'm bearing, is that the real person I am? So we'll start this discussion by talking about what is identity. What is identity? Identity is the truth about who you are. Identity is the person you believe that you are. The truth about who you are. When you talk about truth, at the other side, you talk about lies. There's so many people that have heard lies over and over again. And that lies, they have believed it to be true. Someone is telling you, you are too loud, you are not that beautiful, you are too noisy, you are too slow, you are too this, you are too that, and it have entered into you. You are too ambitious. You're not supposed to be, you're too ambitious. So many things have been told, you've been told so many things, and that has occupied you. You're now thinking in that line, you are a failure. You are good for nothing. You cannot be able to do anything good. Anything you touch is spoils. Anywhere you go, there is kasa kasa. So many lies. So, but identity is the truth about yourself. There are so many women who are strong for others. They are fighting for others. They are doing so much and for the people around them. But in the real sense, they feel empty inside of them. There are so many women, they look beautiful, but within, they are broken. There are some women that are present. Physically, they are present, but of a truth, they are disconnected. Disconnected from themselves, disconnected from their reality. So, but the essence of this talk today is to help you to start thinking, asking yourself the right question so that you can be able to discover yourself. We will start by talking about understanding your true identity. Understanding. You need to understand your true identity. Number one, you should know that your identity comes from God. God, He is the maker. He is the one that created you. He said He created you in His own image and likeness. Who are you? And who do you look like? You look like God. I look like God. God created me in His own image. So my identity comes from God. Let us look at the book of John 3 verse 31. It says, he that comes from above is above all. So my dear, he that comes from above, they say is above all. You come from above. You belong above. If you belong above, it means that you are not ordinary. Yes, I say you are not ordinary person if you come from above. 1 Peter 2 verse 9, it says, you are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a peculiar people. Did someone say that you are a failure? Someone say that you are of no good, you have no value? Are you still listening to that? Look at what the word of God is telling you. That you are a chosen generation. You are peculiar. So here we're talking about discovering, understanding your identity. This is where your identity comes from. Your identity comes from God, your maker. And this is what the word of God is telling you who you are. You are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood. So when you come to think about this, that you will start discovering that you are not really what the society paints you to be. The challenges that you are passing through is not really your identity. The mistakes that you have made in the past, that mistake, you won't allow it to define you. There is a better version of you because you come from above. You come from God. You are created in the image and likeness of God. My dear, self-discovery is not selfishness. You need to discover yourself. Because when you discover yourself, discover who you are, your journey starts. Your healing starts. Your restoration starts. Let us take the story of the prodigal son. The prodigal son who left his father's house, whiling away, doing all sorts of things, wasting money, wasting resources. At a point, he became broke. To the extent that he is not eating, sharing food with pigs. But something happened to him one day. One day he sat down to think. He realized himself. He started asking himself, who am I? He came back to his senses that the person that is eating with the pig is not really his true identity. He said, no, I'm not going to take this false identity. I refuse this false identity. I am going back to my father. Even the servants in my father's house, they have better foods to eat. They do better. They live in good environment. And look at me, the prince, and I'm wasting away here. He realized himself. He removed that garment of false identity. He had to put on the right one and made a U-turn to return back to his father. And what happens after that? He was restored. Yes, he was restored. Some people are far from restoration because they have not even realized their value. They have not realized their identity. They have not realized who God has made them to be. So it's when you realize that, what follows after it will be restoration. Let's talk about, why do women shrink themselves? Why do women shrink themselves? Number one reason why women shrink themselves, they make themselves small. They put themselves in a bucket. They hide themselves. One, fear of rejection. That is why you are shrinking yourself. That is why you are not becoming who God has made you to be. That is why you are not shining. That is why you refuse to rise and shine. Fear of rejection. Number two, wrong comparison. You are still comparing yourself to the other woman next door. She's like this. She's like that. She's fair in complexion. Me, I'm dark in complexion. I am short. She is tall. She have she have PhD in this. Me, I'm just a college student. You are still comparing yourself. How can I be able to achieve when this person is like the other one? You and that person are not the same. God made us differently. Yes, stop comparing yourself with another person. When you keep on comparing yourself, then it will be making you to do what? To shrink, to hide your true what? To hide who God have made you to be. Second reason is past pain. So women have gone through so many situations. They have been mocked so much that they have stopped trying because of the pain that we've gone through, the pain of relationship, the pain of failure, the pain of losing. Even losing in a business, you feel like, I'm not going to start another business because the one I started before failed. I'm not going into another relationship because my former relationship failed. People, because of pain, they have given up. They have hid themselves. They have compressed themselves. The fourth reason is lack of self-worth. If you do not value yourself, you will tolerate anything. Number five, desire to please everybody. Are you people pleaser? Are you a people pleaser? Anywhere you go, if there is diamond, you turn to diamond. If you go to where there is silver, you turn to silver. If you go to where there is bronze, you turn to bronze. You want to be everything. At the end of the day, you get exhausted. If you are diamond, shine. Even in the midst of silver, shine. If you are bronze, be your bronze. Carry it well. Even in the midst of diamonds, be the unique bronze that is in their midst. When you try to please people, you keep on changing. At the end of the day, you get exhausted. You don't even know who you are at the end of the day. So all these things make women to shrink. Another thing we're going to talk about is purpose and discovering what you carry. Do you know you carry something? Do you know you carry grace? Do you know you carry strength? Do you know you carry gifts? Do you know you carry solution? Do you know that you carry a lot with you? See, my dear, you carry purpose. And let me tell you something. You do not need permission from anyone to become that person, that identity that God has called you to be. Let me repeat myself. My sister, you do not need permission to be who God has made you to be. Be that person that God has made you to be so that you will rise easily and shine to the glory of Him that made you and brought you to this earth. A wrong identity will produce a wrong life. Quote me anyway. A wrong identity will produce a wrong life. Have you seen a queen who believes that she is a slave? If a queen believes that she's a slave, automatically she will live below her throne. Her performance will be below her throne because she has a wrong belief of her identity. Something like that happens to you when God have made you to be a queen and you are calling yourself a slave. There's no way you can perform like a queen. Your performance will always be underrated, substandard, below your throne, just like that queen. So let's talk about another interesting subtopic, that is how to build strong identity. Practical steps on how to build strong identity. Number one, healing your identity. Healing your identity. That's number one, healing your identity. How do you do that? You do that by forgiving yourself and stop replaying old shame and pain. Understand that you are not your mistake. You are not your mistake. Yes, and you need to surround yourself with healthy people. Avoid people who feed you with negative voices. And above all, spend quality time with God. That is how you will heal from every identity issue that you already have. Your change starts from healing. Get healed. That old identity, that false identity, you need to get rid of it. Forgive yourself for the past mistakes that you have made. And go to your maker and be ready to be your real self. Number two practical step, tell yourself daily the truth of who you are. If you find the truth, then speak it to yourself. Over the years, so many false identity has been forced on you. The society have forced a false identity on you. The condition that you've been through, the mistake that you have made, have forced a wrong identity. Maybe people around you that have negative voices, they have been speaking down on you. They have been saying a lot of things that made you feel, you are not worthy. You cannot be able to stand. You can't be able to achieve it. You can't be able to do it. You are the odd one out. So because of that, you have always see yourself below who God has made you to be. So you have to really go back and start telling yourself the truth. Every morning, speak to yourself. Say to yourself, I am valuable. I am chosen. I am capable. I am growing. I am not small. I carry purpose. Yes. Then number three, spend time alone with yourself to know you, listen to you, and also to reflect. You need to spend quality time with yourself, time to time. When you spend time with yourself, at times you ask yourself questions. You ask yourself questions. What is it about me that draws people to me? What's that gift that I have that makes people want to come around me? What solution do I carry? You ask yourself questions. What are the things that interest me? What are the things that I like? What are the things that I'm passionate about? What are the things that move me? You reflect. You think about yourself, who you are, your journey, who you are becoming. So spend time. If you've not been doing that, start doing that from today. Get a quiet space and spend time with yourself. Number four, stop comparing yourself with others, sister. Stop comparing yourself with others. Be you. Let them be there. Our journey is not the same. Our journey is different. Someone have reached a certain level of their life does not mean that you are thrown out of life. As long as there is life, there is hope. Your journey is not the same with my journey. We move in different way as the Lord has prepared for us. So stop comparing yourself with others. Be on your lane. Move from one level to another. The only comparing that you can do is your yesterday, compare it to today. Who you were yesterday and who you are today. Is there any shift? Have you become better? Are you stagnant? Are you moving? That's the comparing you should do. Grow. Appreciate your step. Any move that you have made, any progress that you have made. Appreciate yourself. Be happy with you. Be proud of you. Be proud of the woman that you are becoming. Number five, read and listen to things that build you, protect you, and develop your mind. So read books, listen to audios, watch right videos, something that will build your mind. And do this intentionally. My dear, you are going to be a fire person in that identity that God has made you. Then number six, act. Do things that build your confidence. Volunteer. Learn skills. Start that career, that business journey, and take opportunities. See that business idea that's been on your head for all this while. You keep on procrastinating. My dear, this is time. Start it. Start that business idea. Start working on it. Let it not just be an idea on a paper. Start executing. That career, take a step. Don't just think about it. Take a step. Make a move. Volunteer. In your churches, in your community, they need someone that can do this or do that. volunteer. You know, when you volunteer for one task, to do one task or the other, you will discover some skills that you don't even know that you have. Yes, through performance, you perfect. Through performance, you perfect. You also build your confidence on the process. When you take yourself, you see yourself as in you are not good for anything, it's because you have not taken a step. When you take a step to do certain things, it will amaze you the kind of things that God have already put inside of you. So don't be afraid of failing. If you fail, you get up. You have learned something. So when you are doing that again, you will do it better. Failure is not just the end. Failure is a journey, it's a process. When you fail at something, you get up, you learn from it. The lesson that you learn from that experience matters a lot. In taking another step, because you already have experience, you will do better. So always take opportunities. Whenever opportunity comes to you, don't be afraid of taking opportunities. So that will help you to also find your identity. Do this, do that, take action, be involved in this program, be involved in that other program, fill in some spaces that require people to fill in. When you do all those things, you will find out the areas where you are well skilled in, areas that things that you can do well and do better, that people can say, wow, this person handled this thing very well. And you'll be surprised at yourself, wow, I didn't even know that I can be able to do this. It has happened to me on several occasions. So don't just stay behind and hide yourself. Come out and participate in doing things. It will help you a lot. Number 7, and this is very, very, very important. Build your relationship with God. You see, God, He is the one that created you. He is your maker. You can't be discovering yourself when you have not known God who made you. You know, when you buy a new television, or a new television like that is maybe a new innovation in television that you don't know how to operate, what do? You go to the manual, right? You open the manual. Who wrote the manual? Is the manufacturer of that product that wrote the manual. You go through the manual, you check it through, so that you can understand how to operate that television. The same thing happens to us. God is the one that created us. He is the manufacturer. You cannot throw the manufacturer away. It's from Him that you can know more about the products that He has made. So when you get close to God, He will give you more revelations about yourself. Joseph had a dream. And he's just a young boy, little boy, staying with his father, staying with his brothers, staying with his family. He didn't even know who he will become. But God gave him expo, a revelation of where his family, they were bowing down for him, showing him that he's going to be a great person in the future. God can reveal to you more about you. Certain things that you don't know about yourself, God can give you revelation about you. And that revelation will change your mind. You will start behaving differently from the way you used to behave. You will start carrying yourself better. You start positioning yourself better, knowing that, man, I'm not an ordinary person. I have something in me that God have deposited in me that I need to deliver. So in every effort you make, put God first. Build relationship with Him. I'm not talking about being a church goer. I'm talking about just being a Christian. I'm talking about relationship. When you have a relationship with a person, you relate with the person and the person relates back. It's a two-way relationship. You make out time. The one that you're building relationship with, you make out time for him. You stay with him. You talk with him. You listen to him. You follow him. Relationship with God, it matters a lot. It will help you to know you more.